last sessions we covered very clearly about CSS. Sir, what is the main purpose of CSS? Next and after that, what are various, how to define CSS in how many? Sir, what is the main purpose of CSS? We covered. Next and after that, in how many ways we can define styling? How many ways are there to define styling? To define styling within the HTML, inline styling, or by using style tag, or external file, a separate CSS file, like we covered, like we discussed, right? Next, after completing that, we covered CSS selectors. In the basic selectors are there. CSS selectors in the basic selectors we covered. Next and after that, advanced selectors we covered. Basic selectors concept, advanced selectors concept we covered already, right? So after completing advanced selectors, we covered about font related things. Are you getting that? We covered about how to set fonts under text, how to use Google Fonts. We covered already how you can able to use Google Fonts. And after completing that, we covered the most valuable important concept, box model. With that, we completed our CSS concept, right? I hope everyone aware already. Next, in the middle, one more concept I covered. How many people remembered? I'm not sure. Sir, after completing this one, CSS inheritance we covered. CSS inheritance, we discussed about that. Inheritance. Next, and after that, CSS specificity. Regarding CSS specificity, we discussed it, right? Okay, that's all. So this is the just the content whatever we discussed about CSS, right? So after completing this one, even I covered multiple examples, right? Yes, multiple applications also I showed. Have you remember, right? First application we covered about WebGR. Regarding we covered about WebGR concept. WebGR concept we covered. Next, after completing that, even we implemented chessboard implementation. Next, and after that, tic-tac-toe implementation. We covered already tic-tac-toe implementation. So after completing these things, even I covered just photo gallery, photo album, photo gallery. How you can able to implement photo gallery example we discussed. After photo gallery, one more example I hope we covered. What is that example? Anyone remember? Photo album is the last example. We covered, right? Yes, that's all. These are the 4 things we discussed already, right? Just 2 more things. With that, we can able to complete this. The last 2 things, Durga gambling application. Okay, just gambling application we are going to discuss, and after that, blog design. Okay, Durga blog post. How you can able to do that? Gambling. And then Durga blog. These 2 things, if I can able to explain, then the cinema of CSS by default is going to be completed. So matter of just 1 session is enough to complete this concept, right? Okay, so that's all. Just have you remembered, right? These 4 applications we discussed already. We discussed about these 4 applications, right? If you observe WebGR implementation, sir. If you see this one, then automatically you know this is something like this we covered already. Yes, sir, this is the WebGR implementation. You know, customize your font. Next, a table like this we covered with all 7 colors, right? Okay, WebGR. Next, after completing WebGR, next even we covered about chess also. Even we discussed about chess also, right? Are you getting chessboard implementation? Have you remember, right? Chessboard. How you can able to see chessboard implementation also we discussed, right? So after chessboard implementation, we discussed about, yes, one more thing. Have you remembered what is the chess tic-tac-toe? Tic-tac-toe we covered already, right? Regarding tic-tac-toe, we discussed already. Regarding we discussed already how you can able to implement this tic-tac-toe. Next, after completing tic-tac-toe, just we covered gallery. Regarding that photo gallery album like photo gallery, like photo album, like this we covered, right? Okay, these images, with these images, yes, I covered very neatly. Yes, this is the photo gallery what we have. Regarding that, here maybe here just observe that this is the gallery what I have. Okay, so this is the gallery whatever we did, sir. Okay, that's all. So this is not here, but there is something is missing here. Have you observed? Photo gallery, there is something is missing. Where is the margin and so on? Because I told, right, at last I showed this much margin we have to take and so on, like that's why. So this is the gallery example. Okay, like that's all. These 4 examples we covered very neatly. Now the next cinema, what I have to discuss for you people, right? Just take a bit very special care about this one. So now here I'm not interested to type much because you people can able to understand very easily, right? So now Durga gambling, web of gambling is there. Just I'm taking gambling, a small here, gambling 1.html. Just an empty file I'm going to take, sir. Gambling 1.html, like this I'm taking. Next, gambling 1, sir, here .css file must be required. Assume that, sir. Gambling 1.css file. Here, gambling 1. Here, just observe that. Gambling 1.css file I'm taking, sir. Next, in the gambling, sir, if you are interested to join gambling group, provide your data, submit. Then automatically, thanking 1.html I want to create. Thank you. Okay, thank you 1.html I want to create, sir. Assume that, sir, 2 HTML files are there and 1 CSS file is there, sir. Let me create this gambling 1.html, right? Okay, that's all. But here link must be required. Okay, gambling spelling mistake is there, sir. 1 minute. I will correct. Is there any rename? Yes, yeah. Gambling 1.html is there, or not rename. Don't save. Durga gambling. Yes, gambling 1. Here maybe rename. Yeah. Okay, gambling 1.html is there, sir. Assume that gambling 1.html is there. Assume that, sir. Here, thank you .html is there, sir, like this. Okay, so now my requirement is just to take a bit very special care about this one, sir. So now what I'm taking, gambling 1.html. Okay, HTML I'm taking, HTML I'm taking, sir. So HTML like this, gambling 1.html. Here let me link this CSS file. Regarding, let me link this CSS file, right? Okay, what I'm trying to take here is, let me link this CSS file. Okay, what is the way? Can you please guide, sir? Can you please guide? Link gambling 1.css, gambling 1.css, like this, right? Okay, so that's all is one thing. Next, even for thanks.html also, it is the HTML file, right? It is the thanks.html, but our requirement is thank you 1.html. Let me take some. In the thank you 1.html HTML code, for this also same CSS I want to link, sir. Okay, same CSS I'm going to link. Observe, link thank you 1.html, like this, right? Okay, thank you 1.css. Sorry, here gambling 1.css, like I'm taking, sir. Gambling 1.css. That's all. So very simple. Only 2 things what we did. Gambling 1.html, next thank you 1.html, and then gambling.css file. Only 2 HTML files and 1 CSS file is there, sir. Very simple. Now my requirement is, observe that already I have HTML page is there, sir. What I want to take here is, sir, let me comment the CSS styling so that you people can able to see, sir. Sir, without CSS, how it looks like. Now observe that carefully, sir. How it looks like without CSS. I want to use this one. How it looks like. Now, if you observe, you can able to understand very easily about this content, sir. I don't think you are going to get some doubt to understand this code. Okay, here this is the H1 tag. This one is nothing but H2 tag. This is just the first para. This is the second para. Next, are you interested in to join this group and so on? Like this is a small form I'm going to take. Okay, here just observe a bit very carefully about this one, sir. Okay, like 1 minute. Correct. Who is telling? Dev? Yes, correct. I did within his head out. Yeah. Here just observe. This code is already there with me. If you observe anything required to type, this is the H1 tag. Are you getting? This is the H1 tag, H2 tag. Observe. Let me copy paste. Let me copy paste this one, sir. I don't want to retype again. Okay, sir. Copy. This is about I want to build. Observe that from the scratch I'm going to build, sir. Sir, like yeah, H1 tag I'm taking. H1, like this is the H1 tag, sir. Next time after that, H2 tag I'm taking. H2 tag, what the thing I'm going to take? India's #1 gambling group, like this I'm taking, sir. Okay, that's all. Next, after that, some paragraphs. Are you getting that? Some paragraphs we have. Okay, like sir, this is the first paragraph. This is the first paragraph. What I want, this is the copy. This is the first paragraph. Next and after that, this is the second paragraph. What we have? Paragraph. Now have a look once. Second paragraph also I did, sir. Next, after completing these paragraphs, let me show up to this one. Let me show up to this right. How it looks like. Can you please observe? Yes, H1 tag, H1 tag. Next, H2 tag. Next, and after that, two things are available here. Are you getting two things? Two things are available. Yes, sir. First paragraph, second paragraph. Like next, after that, what thing must be required, sir? Form must be required. Are you interested to join this group and so on? Next, join. Can you please have a look once? If you want, I can type if you are feeling any difficulty. Otherwise, you can ignore, no problem at all. Any explanation is required about this one? H2 tag. Are you interested to join this group? Any explanation is required? Can I copy paste here? Can I copy paste in my HTML page? So that we can able to save some time. Okay, so not required to keep any explanation. Next, second one, sir. Do you know this is the form? Can you please observe this form, sir? What I'm doing? Yes, it is a very important, sir. Here, what I'm taking, just copy paste. If you are facing anywhere the problem, I will explain. Don't worry about that, sir. Can you please have a look once, sir? Form class. I'm not defining any class. Don't worry. Action is thank you 1.html. Thank you 1.html. Method is equal to post. You can use method is equal to post or method is equal to get. No problem at all. Sir, this is the just I created a label, sir. Label for name. Enter name. Are you getting? Label for name. Sir, now this is the input field. Are you getting? This is the input field. Next, label for email ID. Just this label for this mail import ID is equal to mail, type is equal to email. Next, label for mobile number. Enter mobile number like this. Next, import submit, sir, type is equal to submit. Sir, what is the value I'm taking? Join as form. Sir, can you please guide? Are you facing any difficulty to understand this one? Very simple, sir. I define one label. I define one label I define for the input, name. Next, a label for mail ID, label for mobile number, like this I took. Next, and after that input type is equal to submit, name is equal to like this. Any doubt? Any doubt about this one? Can you please confirm? Any doubt about this one? Okay, now have a look once. Is it going to be same thing or not? Yes, ma'am. Are you interested to join this group? Okay, enter name, enter mail ID, enter mobile number, like this. Why it is coming in the next line? Why it is coming in the next line? Because of this BR. Are you getting? Because of this BR. BR break line is nothing but next line by default is going to come like this. I told. If you want, you can take two BRs also, no problem at all. Yes, any number of BRs you can able to take, sir. No issue at all. Assume that input. Yes, BR. I'm taking another BR like this, sir. Everywhere, sir. BR. I'm taking. So more space you can able to see, sir. More space you can able to see. At last, even it seems to be a bit complex, like I do. Sir, that's all. Now have a look once. If I can take, yes, enter name, enter mobile number, and enter mail ID like this, right? So just after label, let me remove one BR. After label, let me remove one BR, sir. Label, remove one BR. Okay, like perfect. It's going to work. Enter name, enter mail ID, enter mobile number, and then join us. Any doubt? Any doubt about this one? Please respond, sir. Any doubt about this one? I'm not defining any styling. Just sir, one H1 tag, one H2 tag, two paras, and then one H2 tag. Next and after that a small form. This is the labels, and then join us like, sir, enter name Durga. Enter name Durga. Enter mail ID. Okay, Durga ADB Java @gmail.com. Like this I'm taking. Enter mobile number, sir. 9898989898 like this. Join us. If I click join us, automatically it will go. Automatically it will go to the thank you one.html. Are you seeing right? Thank you one.html. Let me write some code inside thank you one.html also. Okay, here just I'm taking, sir, very simple, sir. What I'm going to take is, sir, in the thank you one.html, I'm not doing anything, sir. Thanks. Our supporting team by default will contact you. Something like I'm going to take, sir. H2 I'm taking H2. Sir, thanks for your interest on gambling. Thanks for your interest. Thanks for your interest on gambling. So our supporting team will contact you soon. Like this, I want to provide, sir. H3 tag. Our experts will contact you. Soon. Like this, I'm going to take, sir. That's all. Okay, this is the thank you like this, right? Okay, now observe this one, right? Sir, now have a look once. Have a look once, sir. Enter. This is my not gambling. This is, observe that this is the my gambling one.html. Observe that, sir. Gambling one.html. If I submit this one, then automatically thanks for your interest on gambling. Our experts will contact you soon. Thanks for interest. Our experts will contact you soon. That's all, sir. Seems to be, do you know, it is a simple HTML. I'm not using any CSS and so on. Are you getting that? I'm not taking any CSS and so on, right? Okay, itself. Now, sir, just a simple HTML I'm using. For this, I want to apply some styles. Yes, how you can able to do that part we have to discuss. Any doubt? Any doubt up to this? Okay, that is that. Harish, anyway, for mobile number taking type as the text, no problem, because anything which is coming from the form in the backend, it is always going to be considered as a string form only. Okay, Harish, that's why whether it is the text, no problem at all, even for mobile number also. So within the Python, within the Django, we require to convert into the number form and so on. We have to take care explicitly. So HTML form data is always treated as a text type only, even your email type, even your like these things. Okay, clear, right? Now let me revisit this form. Gambler.html is old. Just let me remove that. That's all, sir. All my HTML files and CSS files only. Yes, observe that, right? Sir, now here am I seeing, sir, in type submit. For this, I'm using some ID submit button. Maybe I want to define the style for this submit button, right? Okay, I'm removing that also. No problem at all. If you want, you can able to take, sir. Sir, I define some special ID. Sub because based on that, for the button, I want to define some styling. How you can able to do that? So this is a simple HTML. simple HTML, whatever we have. So how it looks like, now I have a look, H1 tag, next and after that like this, next of this is like we are going to get, sir. Now my question here is, sir, how we can able to implement study. Sir, this gambling group normal font is not to be recommended. Are you getting that? Normal font is not. I don't want this bloody font. I want to go for a beautiful font, sir. Okay, Google fonts.google.com. Have you observed right? Fonts.google.com. Google Fonts. First, let me change this font itself is so that looks good, and then slowly we are going to talk about remaining things. Yes, Google Fonts are coming. Yeah, gambling group, right? Which font you want? Can you please scratch? Seems to be gambling group. Which font you require? Okay. Yeah, as your wish. Yes, shining, not that much decent. Okay, something like can I take this type of thing? Robo something. Where is the robo? Yes, can I take this type of thing? Gamblers, it is a bit danger. Let me add this one. Let me add this one. Okay, no problem. Let me add this. Yes, just have a look one. This thing I require to add in the HTML. Please guide, sir. I require to add in the HTML in the header tag. Here also in the header tag we require to do that gambling1.html. Even the CSS link also we require to take in the head part only. Okay, well, even in the thank you.html also in the header tag the same font I'm going to use. Sorry. The same font I'm going to use in the thank you.html also. Next, in the CSS file, for the total body I want. For total body I want. Okay, body. Now, sir, font family. Font family. Later, like we require to take. That's all, friends. Now, is it going to be reflected or not? Let me cross check, sir. Let me cross check. Is it going to be reflected or not? Yes. Wow. Wonderful. Okay, something like this much danger must be required. This much danger must be required, right? Okay. Anyway, no problem. Just you can use anything, sir. Anything. Okay, like gamblers, right? Okay, like anything you can take. No issue at all. Don't worry much about this terminology, right? Okay, like now the next thing what I want to take here is, observe that carefully, sir. What I want to take is, sir, background. This simple white background is not that much good. Let me change this one, sir. Simple background I don't want. Let me change the background color. Background. What I will go for? Background. Okay, background color. Yes, I'm taking just ash 011627. 627. Okay, like this. Something I'm taking, sir. Next, the color. Okay, don't worry. Which colors are these? You can able to see, sir. Sir, ash, FD, FC. Like this I'm taking. That's all. Now seems to be. Can you please observe that? Background I define. Next time after that color also, text color also I define. Wow. Wonderful. Are you able to understand, right? Any doubt? Array? Yes? Okay, that's all seems to be. So now even this one is applicable for second one also. It is applicable for thank you.html also. Observe that. Yes, thanks for your interest on gambling. Our experts will contact you soon. Okay, that's all. Just background is okay. Now my requirement is, let me go for this text is not like this left. I want to take some center arrangement. How you can able to do that, sir? Okay, text align center I'm taking, sir. Text align center I'm taking. Now, wonderful. Durga gambling group, India's #1 gambling group. Next and after that some data. Next like this, right? Total data by default came text align into the center. Any doubt up to this? Up to this, any doubt? Clear, right? Okay. Now I want to give some border kind of thing for this text data. I want to give some border kind of thing. What I will take here is how much border. What I want to use border. Okay, not border radius, just a border. 40 pixel border I'm taking. Solid border. Some matched color. 2 EC 4 8 6 something like this I'm taking, sir. This border I'm taking. Now observe that a bit carefully, sir. If I can take border, wow, wonderful. Are you able to understand, right? The border came. Wonderful, sir. This is the border came. 40 pixel border I took, sir. Now my question here is, do you know this is the border, okay, but more styling these days, top border I don't want, sir. Are you getting this top border? I don't want. Can you please remove this top border? I don't want this top border. Now if you want a top border, okay, border top 0 pixel. Sir, I'm taking it. Sir, total border is like this. Now I make a border top at 0 pixel. 0 pixel. Can you please observe that? Have a look once. Yes, border top gone. Are you getting border top gone? I hope everyone can able to see border top by default gone. Any doubt? Okay, that's all. Next, what I want to do here, have you observed, right? There is something like here. There is black screen you can able to see, sir. Border, and there is a margin is there. Are you seeing some black? Here also some black. You are seeing some black, something like here also black. You are seeing, right? I don't want this margin. Sir. Then what you can take, margin is equal to 0. Margin is 0, sir. 0 you can take. If you can take 0, if it is a 0, we are not required to use 0 px also. If you want, you can use, no problem, but not required. If it is a 0, simply you can specify 0. Now observe the impact. Now have you observed, right? Margin gone. Sir, left hand side directly starts with that green color only. Okay, like margin gone. Okay, this one at the top, if you want, you can keep, no problem at all. Up to this, any doubt? Yes. Okay. Next, for this paragraph text also, let me do some arrangements. Are you getting that? Some arrangements. I want to do that. This paragraph, under this paragraph. Do you know this data, and then immediately this is the heading, and then immediately this one is coming. Sir, I want to give some space padding. I want to do that. Just observe that what it means. 1 minute, sir. Just I'm taking some here padding. What is the impact? Can you please observe that? Sir, which one is the padding? Anyone, can you please tell? Padding means what? Padding means what? Ayo, what is the meaning of padding, sir? Padding, the space between element and border. Element, content and border is by default considered padding, right? Okay. Now I'm taking padding top 5%. Can you please observe what it is doing, sir? Are you seeing, right? Padding top 5%. Okay. Here 5% padding by default. Next, padding left at 20%. I want to take. Observe that. Padding left 20% I'm taking, just for meaningful, sir, representation purpose. Padding left. Okay. Sir, this is left. It is coming, the data is coming in the middle only. Are you getting that? Padding like, okay, border and content. Similarly, padding right, I'm taking, sir. Padding right also, I want to take some 20%. Regarding padding right also, some 20% by default. Okay, seems to be a middle. It's a very clear, sir. Okay, sir, this is the first one, this one is the second. Padding top. Okay, sir, this para to para, here padding like left and right, you can able to see. Sir, next, that's all this is about related to the padding. Next, let me go to this form, sir. What is this one? Can you spell out? What is this one? Form like this, right? Okay, let me go to the form like. What I want to take is this size under this size, both are same. Enter name, enter mail ID, enter mobile number. This size and this size same, extra size. So usually form should be highlighted. Better to take this size as 1.5% of this one. 1.5% of this one. Yes, how you can? Yes, man. I want to make this a text. I want to increase this a text. Sir, which is 1.5 em like this. How you can able to do that, sir? Very simple. I hope we covered already. Sir, form tag I'm taking. Within the form, font size I'm taking, sir, 1.5 em. Em units, you know, means if the original data is 10 pixels, assume that. Now 1.5 means 15 pixels by default it's going to come. If you want, you can able to see. Are you getting right? Now a bit highlighted. Enter name, enter mail ID, enter mobile number, something like this. Okay. Next, do you know margin? What I want to use? Some 20 pixels I want. Margin. Can you please tell why here margin is enough? Because the reason for that is, okay, this element and the previous element, more is there. You are not required to keep margin, right? Because this font a bit okay, a bit what we call scale, a bit difficult to understand. Like, don't worry about that. Okay, if you want margin, just I'm taking some 20 pixels. Some 20 pixel margin I'm taking. What will happen, sir? Can you please observe that? Margin is the 20 pixel is nothing but. So like 1 minute, let me change this font so that we may get a bit more. Let me take this one, cabin. So that you people can able to see much clearer. This is something like a gambling, really gambling only. Okay, just I'm changing in HTML also. You may not observe. Next, because I defined this styling, these are normal fonts. Can you please observe? Automatically the data style by default will be changed. Yeah, now a bit more clarity. Okay, now a bit more clarity. Okay, like this. Are you able to see? Any doubt? Any doubt about this one? Okay, now my requirement is, okay, this the space between this input element and here also break I used, not required, really. Extra break I used, unnecessary, seems to be more space. Okay, let me remove that. Perfect. Now you can able to see, sir. Some more here, enter name, enter mail ID, enter mobile number, and then join us. Now, sir, this join us. Observe that this join us, just normal button, not that much attractive, not that much attractive, sir. Join us, normal button, not that much attractive. How we can able to do some what we call styling for this join button? Now, have a look once, sir. Observe that for the join button, am I defined any ID? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ID is equal to sub, like this we took, sir. Now it is ID dash ID dash ID. Okay, like this I'm taking. So what I want to take, let me increase height and width of this button. Okay, height I'm taking, sir. Height I'm taking. Some just I'm taking height some 80 pixel I'm taking, sir. Assume that a bigger I want, sir. Here not ID, sub like this. Okay, next width I'm taking almost double 160 pixel, height 80 and 150 160 pixel, like this I'm taking. Now have a look once, wow. Are you getting that? Submitted. Okay, observe that this is like that. So now anyway we will change it, don't worry about that. First problem here is, this input text field, input text field, and sir, this button, there is no margin in the middle. Again, there is no margin in the middle. Let me give the margin, sir, so that first level we can able to do that. Margin, sir. How much margin I want? Some 10 or 15 pixels I want. Then automatically, can you please see a space? Okay, thank God, space came. Now this one is the separate, clear. Next, this join us button seems to be bigger button, but this text seems to be small. That's why I want to increase. What I want to take, sir, font size. Just I'm taking some 1.7 em. 1.7 em. Are you getting right? So join us. Are you getting? R, it seems to be bigger, 1.5 em. 1.5 em, like this I'm taking, sir. Yes, join us. Clear? Are you able to understand? See the button sizes. If you want, you can increase. If you want, you can decrease. No problem at all. Next, sir, font size. Background color. If you want, you can change also. Background. Which color you want, sir? Just let me take some F, sir, F 9 F1C, like this I'm taking, sir. Now seems to be observed that was good. Oh, have you observed, right? Our button color seems to be okay, like this. What next we can able to take? Sir, I want button not like this, sir. Some what we call some radius I want. Are getting some radius I want. Is it possible or not? Yes, ma'am. No problem at all. Border radius. How much radius you require? Some 25 pixel radius I want. Observe that. If it is not enough, then we can increase or decrease. No problem at all, sir. Yeah. Are you getting right? Yes, ma'am. Are you able to see? Now seems to be everything is good. Durga gambling group, the data is the seems to be. Just add the data, Durga, mail ID, mobile number, like join us. Automatically, thanks for your interest on gambling. Our experts will contact you soon. Because if I do some changes to the CSS, it will be reflected to the thank you.html also. Are you able to see? Any doubt? Yes, ma'am. So once you start practicing this one, then you can able to get much clarity. Don't worry about that. Small doubts you may have. Once you are start coding that, then you can able to do that. Especially Sir, highlighted background color, next borders, next and after that, this one is the more attractive. Have you observed, right? This one is the more attractive. Okay, just if you do some small changes, automatically button styling also we can able to do that. Any doubt? Can I go for next level? Okay, that's all. This is better to practice. It's already there in our drive. It's already there in our drive. Better to practice, right? Chaudhary, what is the difference between text field and a label? What is the difference between text field and a label? Yes, anyone? Sir, very simple. For the text field, text field is nothing but something like this one. Regarding this is field, text field, sir. This one is the text field. This is the text field, something like this. Enter name, enter mail ID, enter mobile number. This one is by default considered as labeling. These things are labels. Labels. Are you getting right? This is the labels. So labels are just something like identifier for our text fields. Are you getting? Clear, right? Yeah. There are some small doubts are there. Just wait for a minute and then I will continue. What those? Yeah, I join now, sir. Please explain how green border is made. Sunny, green border how we made is only one thing, just the background. Here just a border. This is the green border. Okay. Yes, can you do any styling for label? Yes, we can. Yes, we can able to remove borders, Janacharya. Text field styles also you can able to change. Possible. Okay, that's all. So this is about, okay, this is about what you people should be aware. A small application, like, okay, like can I go to the next level? Yes, man. Okay, just let me talk one more thing. Yes, can we use image over the button? Yes, we can able to do that announcing. But anyway, button styling, all these things in the Bootstrap, we can do much more than this regular styling. Color indicates the text colors for. Okay, now what is the next thing we have to talk about? Well, one more example I want to discuss for you people. Sir, blog, last example related to the CSS. Blog dot, sorry, here blog 1 dot HTML. Next and after that blog 1 dot CSS. Blog 1 dot CSS. Don't worry much about this. This gambling terminology, just better to practice, then you can able to get much clarity there. Sir, blog 1 dot HTML, blog 1 dot CSS. HTML part. Okay, HTML part. Okay, like this. Next and after that, here I require to add in the HTML link for CSS file. Sorry, gambling is coming. Link for CSS. Sir, blog 1 dot CSS. Blog 1 dot CSS. That's all. Now the next what I have to take here, just let me open the blog dot HTML. Blog dot HTML already there, sir. Let me comment this one. Okay, because if you are going to see the effect, then you may not see much clear. That's why just observe that. Here, what I'm trying to take here is blog.html, already existing HTML page I'm trying to open. Very simple. Here date is there. Date is there. Here some h1 tag is there. Next and after that some paragraph, second paragraph, third paragraph, like some data. Here also this is the first one, this is the second, like this we have, and here in the middle one horizontal line is also there. Correct, right? Okay, this is about line. What I want to take here is observe that, sir. Let me copy paste this total. Let me copy paste this one, sir. What my requirement is, just don't worry much about this, sir. I'm taking div tag, just one HR line. Okay, like observe that, sir. Don't worry much about this. I will explain that. Here just have a look once, sir. I'm just copy pasting here. Please have a look once. Please have a look once. Sir, body div class is post. Sir, this total post I'm taking inside div. If you want to define any common labeling, common style for total post, that's why class is equal to post I'm taking, sir. One post we are going to take inside div. Next, second one, sir, date I'm taking. Assume the date I'm taking, sir. For this date, if you want to do some styling, that's why I'm taking inside div tag, sir, class date. Oh, date related style. If you want, you can able to do that. It is applicable only for date. And this is the h2 tag. Next, this is the first paragraph, second paragraph, third paragraph. Total how many paragraphs are there? Can you please spell out? Total how many paragraphs are there? I respond within your post. How many paragraphs we are going to take? Respond, man. Why you are silent? Total how many paragraphs are there? Within three. In the for the first paragraph, I want to do some styling. That's why here P class is equal to main P. Okay, like I'm taking, sir, for the first paragraph, second paragraph, third paragraph, like. And then one HR I'm taking. Can you please guide what is this one, sir? HR means one horizontal line. So one post, a single post contain, get the top, date is there. Next and after that one small heading is there. And then first paragraph, second paragraph, third paragraph is there, like this, right? How it looks like? Because my CSS is completely empty, sir. Completely empty. How it looks like? Very simple. Very simple. Observe that. Observe this one. Have a look once, sir. That's all. It's a normal text data, sir. Div tag. It is a h2 tag. Next, this is the first paragraph, second paragraph, third paragraph. Nothing is there, sir. Now, sir, you can define styling for this first post. If you define styling for the first post, second post, third post, fourth post, and so on, just copy paste only. Because for every post, we are going to define. Don't worry about that, sir. How you can do that? How we can able to do that, sir? Yes, observe carefully. First, my concentration is, have a look once, sir. First, my concentration is total body. Total body. Let me take some border. Are you getting total body? Let me take, because let me take some border so that you can able to see, sir. Border, I'm giving 20 pixel border I'm taking. Next, it is the solid border. Next, I'm taking some color B, D, C3, C7. What it means you can able to see, sir. Now, have a look once, how it looks like. Border, just I gave the border, that's all. Have you observed, right? What? This is the gray color border. What I'm taking, sir? That's all. This is border, because this is one post like this. Total body border I'm taking, sir. Any doubt? Any doubt about this one? Next, There is one small problem is there. The content and the border, is there any space between content and border? Ayo, please guide. Content and border, are you seeing anywhere space? No response. Why you are thinking, man? Is there yeah, sorry, here it is not showing in my chat window. Is there any space between the content and border? No. That's why some space must be required. If you want some space, what I have to do? Please guide. Border and the data. If you want space, then obviously we should go for padding. Okay, well, sir, now I'm taking padding. Okay, is padding just all sides. I'm taking padding 20 pixel. 20 pixel I'm taking, sir. Now observe, yeah, clear, no what we call mixing kind of thing. Yes, it's a clear clarity there. This is the first padding like this I took, sir. Now my next one is the body. It seems to be, do you know, right? It seems to be complete page it is occupied. Complete page it is occupied, right? Now complete page it is occupied. Now what I want to set width of the body as something like width of the body, yeah, something like 700 pixel. Assume that, sir. If I can take 700 pixel, now 1 minute. Yeah, spelling mistake. I'm taking width 700 pixel. Yes. Whoa. Have you observed? 700 pixel width. If I can take like this, it's coming. No problem. One small thing is there, sir. Just wait for a minute. Wait for a minute. Don't worry. 700 pixel I'm taking width. Next, margin. What is the meaning of margin, sir? Margin. What is the meaning of margin? Okay, left margin, right margin, like 20 pixel auto I'm taking. 20 pixel auto. So means top and the bottom 20 pixels are required. 20 pixels are required. Next, and after that, left and right auto. Left and right auto like this, right? Okay. Yes. Are you in a position to see, right? Yes, man. Any doubt? Now seems to be middle, or otherwise, if you want here instead of 700, let me say take some 800 pixels. Okay, well, seems to be, or otherwise even percentage also you can able to take some 80%, or some 70, 60, yeah, 80% is must be required. 80% of the page must be required. Something like you can able to do that. No problem. Okay, this is seems to be one post. Excellent, sir. It seems to be one post. But here, what is this one? Here, have you observed, right? What is this one? This is the first term. Yes. Top and bottom getting 20 pixel. Swaroop, 1 minute. Here, how many values are there? Please just spell out. How many values are there? I mean, you specified 2. You specified only 2. If you specified only 2, what it means is, do you know, this is top and bottom. This is the top and bottom. And here, how many are there? Auto. 2 means left and right. Are getting? This is the left and right. This one is the top and bottom. First one. Swaroop, getting right? First one meant for top and bottom. Second one meant for left and right. Okay, that's all. Now for the first para, I want to do some styling, sir. Only for the first para, I want to do some styling. Sir, for the first para, if you observe that, I gave the class main P because I want to define styling, sir. I want to define styling, sir. But how it is 20 pixel, that I didn't get. Swaroop, from top and bottom 20 pixel margin is, are you seeing here? Here 20 pixel space is there. Swaroop, 20 pixel margin is there. Next, if you are considering anywhere bottom, next post automatically it will be considered 20 pixel. Don't worry. If you are taking next post, then in the middle 20 pixel space will be there. Okay, element to element like this. Next, well, sir, for the first one, let me change. Let me change what we call font. Let me change some font. What I will take here is some. Let me change the font color. Font. Google font I want to use for total data, sir. What I will take? Can I copy paste from here? Don't worry. Just I'm trying to copy paste. Link Google. Observe that in the HTML and in the body, just I am taking already there with me blog.css. Just this one I'm trying to copy paste, because instead of searching in the Google, blog1.css, blog1.css. Font family also I set, sir. Now can you please refresh? Yes, something like a different font. Okay, no problem. Any font you can able to take, sir. Any font you can able to take, no issue at all. Need not be this one. If you want, you can able to take some other font also from the Google, which seems to be good. Okay, don't worry. We have option is there. Now my next point, for the first para, I want to do some styling. For the first para, I want to do some styling. Already in our blog, for the first para, I defined a class main p. Can you please guide how you can able to do, how you can able to do that, sir? Blog one dot I forgot dot main p. Are you getting main p? Okay, like what I want to take, sir. Can you please give some border? I want to give the border only on left hand side. I want to give the border only on left hand side. Something like that. Oh, it is important. It is description. Something like that. I want to give, sir. How you can able to do that? Border left. Border left. I'm taking, sir. Border left. Sir, 5 pixel border I'm taking. It is a solid border I'm taking. If you want, just based on your required color, BDC 3C7, something like this I'm taking, sir. Have a look once. Yes, for the first one, border is coming. Are you getting that? For the first one, border is coming. But there is one small problem is there with this. Now you can able to tell what is the problem. Everyone should guess. What is the problem? Data mixed with border. I want a spacing. I want space between border and the data. What I have to say? Border and the data. What I want to say? Border and the data. If you want element to element, margin. If you want border and the data, padding. Padding is called. Sir, I want only left padding. I don't want complete. So padding left. Are you getting? Padding left. I'm taking some padding left. How much left padding I want? 5 pixel. Are you getting? Padding left I want. How much, sir? Like this 5. Yeah. Are you able to see, right? There is some gap. There is some gap. It's all. There is some gap is there like this, right? Next, for the date, this is the date what I have. For the date also, I want to do something. Sir, just June 5th, 2018. Something like you took, sir. Sir, usually for the post, blog post, date is going to be with more space. It should be in uppercase, something like. Sir, I want to take this total into uppercase. What I will take is date in my HTML. For the date, have you remembered, right? I define some class date. Class date. I hope you can able to see. Matter of another 5 minutes. Don't worry, sir. Date I'm taking. Now here inside CSS dot date. What I'm trying to take, sir. Let me convert data into uppercase. Uppercase like this I'm taking. Uppercase like. Now observe. Yeah, wonderful. Data is converted into uppercase without changing, sir. Without changing, it will convert into uppercase, no problem at all. Yes, without touching our HTML, we are changing the content. Next, let me use some color change also. Text color. What I'm taking, text color. Sir, here just 3, 4, 9, 8 dB, something like this. Okay, all these things are already I checked. I'm using directly. Then automatically it is with the light color. Sir, like this is June 05th 2018. Like next, letter spacing. Have you observed, right? Seems to be very close. Give some relaxation for the letter spacing. Do you know here letter spacing 5 pixel spacing I want. Assume that, sir. Letter to letter, some 5 pixel spacing I want. Yeah, wonderful. Are you able to see, right? Swarup, you can able to take ID also, no problem. Need not be class. Are you seeing, right? Okay. Now the data is perfect. Next and after that, this is the Python related post. This is my first para. This is the second para. This is the third para. Like this I'm taking, sir. And then one HR also I took. One HR tag also I took, sir. Next, have you observed? This is Python related post. Seems to be normal only. Let me do some styling for the second one also. H2 tag. H2 tag. For H2 tag, color, let me take blue color. Okay, I can take color, blue color. Yes, it is coming in the blue color. Next, font size also. Not regular font. It is the double of text. It is the double of background data. Can you please tell how you can able to specify? Font size I want double size of background font. What is the way? 2.0 EM. Now have a look once. That's all. Double. The Python related post. This is the data. Like this you can able to take. Next, here there is only one small thing is there. That part I will take care. Don't worry much about that. Here, this is the first post. I want to copy paste the second post also. Then, sir, this total is one post. First div completed. Let me take second post also. Let me take third post also. Automatically styles by default applicable. Wonderful. First post completed. Second post, third post, like this we have. But there is one small problem you can able to see, sir. What is the problem is? Have you observed? The first post border, I mean completion, HR, immediately second post is going to start. There is no much space in the middle. Are you getting? Much space is in the middle. Then post to post, I want to give some spacing. Can you please tell what I have to take? Margin, element to element margin I want, sir. Then post to post I want. That's fine. Already I defined post margin, bottom I want. Are you getting? Not all margin, bottom I want 20 pixel. After completing every post, 20 pixel margin I'm going to take. Now observe, not immediately. Here there is, you can able to see 20 pixel space. That's all. Okay. Now this one is also clear. Now the last one. Can you please tell What is this line? Are you getting what is this line? Can you please guide what is this line? This line itself is nothing but HR line, horizontal line. If you open Google for HR styling, you have a number of options are there, man. Okay, google.com. What I will take HR styling, HR styling in HTML. Observe that HTML tags, HR tag, simple styles for HR, CSS tricks like this, right? Okay, so which style you want? Which style you want? I want this style or this style, as your wish. I want yes, whatever you want. Sir, this type of HR I want, or otherwise this type of HR I want, or otherwise this type of HR I want. Sir, assume if you want this one, if you want this one, sir, get the code, get the CSS code, copy. Next, here in the CSS, just copy paste. Automatically for HR style 4 is not required. For HR tag, automatically it's going to come, sir. Automatically, we are not required to do anything. Can you please observe our post, blog post? Yes. Are you seeing right? I hope you can able to see HR line. How beautiful it is. Not just a simply one horizontal line. That's all. Is it clear, right? Yo, any doubt about this terminology, sir? Okay, are you seeing a beautiful font? Okay, very simple. Sir, I don't want this CSS. Sir, I don't want this CSS. Assume that. If just let me comment this is CSS. If I comment this CSS, just let me comment this is CSS. Then how it will become? How it will become, sir? How it looks like? Observe that. Are you seeing? Are you seeing right? This is the first post. This is the second post. This is the third post. Okay. Now, if I remove this uncomment, if I do uncomment in that, then have a look once, sir. How it looks like. Yeah, beautiful. Again. Clear, right? Next up. Here some people may ask how the H2 data will become 2 times of background body data. Background body data is a 2.0 EM. Have you remembered? Sir, where is that H2? Font size 2.0 EM. Which is the parent of H2 tag? Which is the parent of H2 tag? Body. That's why in the body, whatever font is there, but for this H2 2.0 font I want. I mean double font. Swaroop. Yeah, that's all. Priyanka. Yeah, I didn't get your doubt. Okay, 1 minute. Sir, up to this is the clear for all of you, right? Any doubt? Okay, that's all. Better to practice these things also, so that our HTML, I mean CSS, it's going to be completed. Now I hope you people feel a bit comfortable, at least a basic idea about CSS and HTML. Correct? Okay. So these are the things what you people should aware. Just anyway, better to have more practice. Then you will have, because in the UI technologies are very important these days. Don't ignore. That is the only reason why I took this full stack web developer. Okay, that's all. Just wait for a minute.